Hey, everybody, it's Alan, and I hope you are doing well. Today, we are going to celebrate the birthday of a true jazz legend. It's April 22nd, and that is the birthday of jazz bass great Charles Mingus. Talk about an icon, Mingus. You say the words Mingus or Charles Mingus to any true jazz music fan, and more often than not, their eyes will light up and they'll get all happy and smile. And he was truly one of the greatest of all time. You could put Mingus in the same categories as Charlie Parker and Thelonious Monk, and I don't think anybody who's a jazz music fan would disagree. With that said, we're going to wish the man happy birthday in his memory on his birthday and listen to the song Bluecee. You know, as I'm sitting here listening to this track, I've heard, 20 or 30 times before. But, I was talking beforehand about how you could put, you know, sorry, how you could put Mingus in the same category as Thelonious Monk and Charlie Parker. And I stand by that. But what I was thinking of, who would my ultimate, sort of jazz quartet be? And I was like, would it be Mingus? I'm sorry, would it be would it be Thelonious Monk, or would it be like Art Tatum on piano? Then, Charlie Parker is very easy for me to pick, but then again, Coltrane. There's so many other great horn players too, but those two obviously kind of neck and neck for me on that one. Then on drums, what are we talking about? We talking about like I don't know, like Louis Bellson, or are we talking about maybe somebody like Gene Krupa, But the bass player is Mingus. It just is. I know there are other great bass players out there in this genre, but to me, Mingus is the only one that comes to mind when I'm thinking about it. And I think that's saying something, isn't it? I mean, if we were talking about like bass players, it's just straight just bass players, forget the actual genre, I'd be like, well, Jameson, of course. I love, a modern bass player like excuse me, I'm sorry, like Oteil Burbage or uh, God, all I can think of is Mingus right now. That's even the funny part. I was sitting here mind blocking on Victor Wooten's name, but when it comes to straight upright jazz playing, as much as I love, um, God, that's funny. I'm so stuck on Mingus right now that I am drawing a blank on so many others. It's killing me. That's funny. That's how great he is in this particular genre as a bass player. He just I listen to Mingus and it wipes out all the other names except for except for Jameson. Ah, that's incredible. Anyway, that's fun. That's a fun little mind game to play. Who would your ultimate jazz quartet be? For me, it was fairly easy to narrow it down quickly in my head. But then I started questioning all the other players. But Mingus is the one person I'm thinking of when it comes to playing upright jazz bass. That's fantastic. Wow. The name I was stumbling over was Rob Wasserman as regards to, sort of modern upright jazz players, you know, wow. Anyway, that was fun. Anyway, happy birthday to the great memory of course, the legend Charles Mingus. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Who would your ultimate jazz quartet be? Like, who would you have? Who would be the four people? Drums, bass, piano, and then another instrument. I don't care if it's guitar. You could put in, Wes Montgomery. You could throw in, oh my God, everybody is literally. Mingus has wiped my brain out. Um, I was thinking Pat Metheny, but what I was really trying to say was Tuck Andres. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Who would your ultimate jazz quartet be? I'm curious to find out who answers. Anyway, know that I appreciate all of you and I wish you well. Okay, take care.